this video, I'm going to be seeing if I could go on a holiday for no more than £100. Yes, you heard me correctly. I have a maximum of £100 to spend on this trip. And now I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that. And well, there's not much explaining. It's very simple. All I'm going to do is type in which airport I want to fly from, select explore everywhere, then choose the date which I want to fly out from and click search. And then what will happen will be a list of flights. The cheapest ones will always come up first. And then I just need to select the destination. And now I have a selection of the cheapest flights. But I need to be smart about my decision as well. To make this as cheap as possible, I'm going to have to leave some stuff behind. And I'll explain that now. So now I have those list of flights and I'll explain to you what flight and where I'm going soon. But first I want to explain what I'm going to have to leave behind. So if you ever booked a flight, you'll know that, well, that price that they give you is literally just the base price. It is just a seat and maybe a backpack to take on with you for free. And I need to keep that base price as low as possible because I'm trying to make this trip £100 maximum. And well, that means I'm gonna have to leave this behind. And this being my suitcase. And well, I'm going to have to be smart now about the destination I choose. And I'm going to explain that to you now. Now I'm going to explain what I meant about being smart about my destination choice. You see, I now only have a backpack to take with me, which, well, is going to carry camera equipment and clothing. So my thinking is, if I choose a hot country, then I'm going to need more clothes, which I just can't take with me. So I need to select a country where the temperature should be cooler. I even had the selection of going to Romania for just £14. However, the current weather in Romania is around 30 degrees, which will mean I'm gonna sweat a lot. So that one was off the card. And well, as you can see here, instead I have selected Krakow, Poland for just £25. That has cost me. Okay, so as we just seen, the flight only cost me £25, which now leaves me with £75 for my accommodation and also travel spending money. But I'm going to talk about my accommodation when I'm in Poland and talk about the prices, and I'll show you where I'm staying. And you also might be thinking, how long is this trip going to be? How long can £100 get you? And so I fly out Monday morning, so that means I'll have full day / half day in Poland on the Monday. Then I have a full day on Tuesday. And then the Wednesday will be my last day in Krakow. Now, when it comes to spending money, I do have a slight cheat code. And this will not impact my £100 budget. Because when I went on my last trip, well, I didn't spend all of my money. I came home with a lot spare. So this means that I can use that money from my last trip and transfer it into Polish zloty for this trip. I know, a slight cheat code. I also have some cash left over from when I last went to Poland, which I can use for this trip. So now I don't have to dig into that £100 budget for travel spending money. I can just use money from previous trips. It's a cheat code, I know, but I'm using it. And now I've got to work out how I'm gonna fit everything into this one bag. And well, I've got to fit my clothes and my camera equipment all into that one bag. And I have a problem. So when I was talking about booking my trip earlier, I was mentioning the temperature and the weather and about choosing my destination carefully. And in the UK, well, let's say it's cooled down. Not as cold as it should be, but it has cooled down. And well, I expected Poland to be just as cool. But the 2 days that I'm mainly in Poland, which is Monday and Tuesday, the weather is going to be sunny with 22 degrees on the Monday and 26 degrees on the Tuesday. And then on the Wednesday, it's meant to drop and rain. So that's left me with a predicament of what I take, how much I take. And there's probably one other thing you're questioning. Now, if you haven't noticed, I didn't include a return flight into my budget. And well, that's because I currently don't have a return flight. I don't have a way of going home because what my plan was is to do this one trip and then go on another trip afterwards. And well, I had a plan, but I wasn't 100% sure on that plan. So well, if I'm not 100% sure, I don't do it, so I didn't book it. So currently now I have no return flight or nothing planned after the Wednesday. And well, it's Sunday and I fly out to Poland tomorrow morning. So I need to think of something pretty quick. I am in Krakow, Poland, and now I'm able to explain to you what my accommodation is like. So I'm actually staying in an apartment share. There are 3 different rooms in this one apartment. I have one room that is locked off, and there are other people staying in the other rooms. We have a shared kitchen and a shared bathroom. But you might be thinking, why didn't you just stay in a hostel? So for a decent hostel in Krakow in a good location was roughly £30. This only cost me £20 more. So it cost me around £50. In private bedroom with I can lock the door, I'm on my own, and then I just have to share a bathroom in the kitchen. This is what I got. So as I said, the accommodation only cost me £50, and obviously the flight cost me £25, which is a total of £75. A return flight would have cost me £20, which is a grand total of £95, which is under the £100 budget. But I'm not going to be needing a return flight, and you'll see why in a future video. But for now, it's currently day 2 in Krakow, not Krakow. I've been saying it wrong this whole time. And well, I've set myself some challenges. So I have 4 challenges to complete, and they are: try a local food, film a famous monument, find 3 different animals, and finally buy my mother a gift for less than £3. But for now, I need to get some breakfast as I'm starving. So this is my breakfast: some salty crackers and a can of fizzy mango drink. That shop literally had nothing in it, so this is the best I could do for breakfast. This might be the most depressing thing I've ever done. Eating shit crackers that are barely even salty on a bench in a park while there's like school trips going on. This is decent as sparkling mango, but it's still very depressing to me. These are not even good. They're barely salty, but it's shit. This one looks like a penis as well. Look at that. Just eating penis crackers. What a life, eh? Is this cheating? But pigeon. There's a pigeon. I'm claiming that to be animal number 1. One thing I've also noticed about being in Poland is that there's more English people than there is like Polish people here. Alright, I've wandered into a market. I'm going to see if I can find my mother a gift. And I always buy her magnets everywhere I go, so I'm going to try and buy a magnet. Okay, that is 1 challenge down. I got my mum a magnet for £1 88p, which is 10 zloty. So I'll smash that challenge out the park. Now I just need to find some animals, eat something, and then film something famous. Okay, so famous landmark completed. The Adamowa Mickiewicz, I've butchered that, monument is famous for some reason. It's 8th on the list on TripAdvisor, so we're going to count that. So that means I've got 2 more animals, and then I need to find a local food to eat as well. Okay, so that's second animal done, a horse. I cheated because I already knew they were there, and that's why I chose that challenge. I need to find 1 more animal though. Okay, so I haven't completed everything yet. I still need to find another animal, but I did see so many dogs, I just forgot to film any of them. So if I don't find one later, then I'm gonna edit one in now. And that counts because I saw it was just so awkward, like filming someone else's dog. I just didn't want to do it. And I still need to go and find a delicacy, a local food. And there is one that I want to find. It's called Perigo, It's like, it's a dumpling and it's meant to be a very popular delicacy in Poland. I have completed all my tasks now. I have got my food, perigo. Let me know if I'm saying that wrong. It's like a dumpling. This is me trying it for the first time. Oh, this slaps. Only cost me like £1. I got like a whole thing. I'm gonna enjoy eating the rest of this. This is proof that you can go on holiday for less than £100. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye. When you go to like cities, like London does it as well, they charge you to take a piss or shit. It was 2 zloty, yeah, which is like 20p, but I'm not gonna pay to relieve myself. I'd rather piss myself. I never pay to go to the toilet. It's criminal that places are allowed to do that. Absolutely criminal.